Roar. Roar. Hello. Roar. Since this had something to say, while I was doing my island, figured might as well do it first before I start the Hildebrand stuff and such. Let's see. Well, our foundation's flourishing is something quite spectacular. Buildings here Stanley Tremolo supports leadership, never laid a brick in its life. I think speak of all is when I'm truly grateful to be here. Instead of standing abandoned in a broom cupboard or being repurposed into birdhouses, we enjoy earning our keep. And speak of everyone's keep or lack thereof. In this case, the curious courier wants to speak with you regarding our message. A message order, in fact, do not convey it unless you initiate the conversation. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, child, so cute. What? I'm so confused. Contact from us just Taro. There have been overbooking and our guests are soon to arrive. Oh dear. Orders from Bush's guard limits to Valencia will be here any moment. Quickly. We must go and welcome them at the Western Inlet and be sure not to play favorites. Yeah, why does it already have another thing? No. I should really have the vacation thing on. That's all I see you. As always, trust to find you well. Man. His hat! His hat! He has a silly top hat. Delta, old girl. When I said later and find for taking the delicious fruits of your labor. I have partaken in some sadness. She says while you're down there looking at her boots. Cityland you got. Hope you ain't running yourself too ragged with its upkeep. Captain Hildebrand was saying he'd have police when the rest stays in a place like this, so I thought I'd come and take a look for myself. We're all heroes left to man the purple fort all in his own list while I was headed to my duties with the Illsbard contingent. So we were to pay baggage with a fresh notice inside an excursion that I thought the sharing fires of vice trusted Lomensian contacts. I can clear our destination must be no other than touring the ground, the legendary repute. The capital of free enterprise and fluffy sheep. Do it! Your glorious island! Just wanted an escape from it all! Well, because it doesn't surprise me that it's a talk of town, especially since it was named as an example of a pioneer in project excellence during the midterm review of Miller Webb's pet project. With Storm Marshal, Starflight's personal and glowing endorsement, no less. So, how a seeker of luxurious never before, possibly forgo the opportunities to visit. Instead, I've come to turn out my costs in a grand tour from sea to shining sea. Would have anything to turn up if you didn't insist on such a ridiculous dress in the first place. Just looking at you is enough to give a man sunstroke. So how you know it's the latest Ishgardian travel fashion. It was designed by the most talented of Sky Steel manufacturing artisans. It's most durable and stain resistant, and most importantly, I cut a rather dashing figure in it. Oh my lord, were you not just lamenting the heat in the boat ride over? Oh, yes, that was a different on front. That was a conversational remark upon the weather, which just happens to be rather warmish. Oh, I will be lectured about fashion by the criminally ragged. As one wears summer home of balls and country, what does the proclaim? Pray tell the bankruptcy, insulin, and body odor. It goes at me, or that rage coming from a perfume popinjay. So long as my clothes are clean, I wear them. Simple as that. And you wonder why piracy is dead. Especially spares from Valsa, would you? And the spare spares? Well, of course, right away. Load right away. Pardon me, this may take a moment. Oh my gosh. Now this is the proper way, sir. What the heck? What? 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 That poses. You've had your fun? Happy? What were those poses? Those poses. What were those poses? Let's get on with this tour already. I might be so bold and just... Tara, I heard you submitted a comprehensive report detailing your intentions for this island when petition was required. Let's tour this island facility when all professional. I should rather like to seek your guidance regarding the composition of official documents that I might better assist Lord Emily in his various endeavors. I'd be delighted. Grandmaster Tower shall teach you everything you know about collation and persuasion. Go ahead and show Lord Ramona's the current rounds outside. We'll catch up in due time. Smashing, I can hardly wait. Since we all goes up, what do you say, a little primpy of your own? Your very image of perfection, of course. Oh no, what? Oh, once this goes well, he seems very keen to dress up together. So why not match his island terror with rocks enough of your own? That'll not be acquired of you during this quest. Well, I am already, but it's a glamour. but that should be work. You should be fine as a glamour, right? I would think. Hmm. Everyone's better see that you visit your office. Please keep a steady eye on. I hope they enjoy the tour. Honor and I will be along once we finish here. I know it's Andy, but who brings so many clothes to the desert island? That little fit or little or anything. The color is quite nice too, I suppose. Dressed and ready? The glamour. It will register the glamour as my appearance for this, right? It won't suddenly just bait and switch me and take off the glamour for some reason. Will it? Not that I think I've ever seen it happen before. I'm pretty sure I've always seen it. Oh wait, I swear I remember you tell. I swear I remember you telling me there was a point where it was like, hey, you might want to be in a swimsuit for this or something. Is this what you were talking about? Because I swear I remember something along the lines of you telling me something like that one time when I was asking like about glamours and stuff. Granted, it was very long ago. Yeah, I like barely remember it. All right. As I thought you looked marvelous, said you. Now, then take us to your castle, or your manor, or whatever it is you oversee all your tropical peculiars. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose some folks will. Jumping into drink on purpose ain't never stuck with me as a burden. Watch your other get tossed on the island back and make for a mighty good laugh. But we see all the time on the list of blokes getting sluggled to pier and drunk stepping straight into the brine. I once even saw Edgeways rogue slapping in the harbor herring, gurgling and plunging into a solid sandwich. Innocent Timmy, I tell you. You know, before it was more regular, sort of the old kick and float. The weather, according is still rather fair when I was young. So Finn would go down to Clearwater Lake in the summer. Officially, we're there to hunt or track or fulfill some other undoubtedly crucial milestone of young nobility. But mostly we spent our time splashing about. Have you seen Hoshfont? He quite liked it swimming. Anyway, that is all to say. Quite possibly the most boy member of the High House. Still meet. Did I ever tell you about the time I took a dip in Goblet tonight? Pool glorious. This is so cool. It is. How much it's changed. Because what do I have right now? I have both granaries are level 4. I wish I got more than 2. I wish I had more than 2 granaries. I wish it was 3 and 3, not 2 and 4. Also, I can't have every single type of landmark because there's 6, but there's only 5. Workshops re-leveled up still, but I need to gather a bunch more material. Oh yeah, I saw it exchanged or something, but I have no idea how I get the other stuff. But I'm assuming that I'll find out how to get them soon. Wow, now that is very impressive. Far cover the shipwreck lean to I was half expecting. Anyway, you built this all yourself? It sounds like the making a mighty fine crew. Aye, as fine as any captain could hope. Oh, then, Captain Delta. You seen your captain. How's the rest of the ship, eh? Take us to your course to show us the view. Yeah, is it just me or is the air getting a bit thin? Too much for your delicate sensibilities. It's not too late to turn back and join honor and tomorrow. Maybe you'll finally learn your letters. How terribly funny of you. It just so happens I am quite proficient at penning persuasive prose. Or, in the older brother, so ha. Caesar didn't make you dang Captain Hooper all the way, did he? But I guess we haven't a word of his face is pushing the captain too hard. Such words for a distant comrade. Are you not moved by my present struggle as I push the bounds of reasonable physicality for the sake of your proverbial crow's nest? What did you expect we were in for, a luxurious little ride? Delta business or not a miracle worker. Do, 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 do. I confess that sure since Stephen Clyde's generally inactivity, I feel invigorated by the verdant aroma and bracing ocean air, traces of stale realm wafting from the untamed party notwithstanding. You go, flower flop, come here and I'll plug your nose for good. As if I was stupid to your level, it's second and you don't crunch up its overall rusticity of scene fetching. Oh, I got a rock eye sandal. I should have changed my boots for this climb. Really boots with the trousers? What will the other pirates think? I don't give a hat's what they think. And I meant I'd change my whole outfit anyway. Reached the pinnacle, haven't we? Excellent! Well done, we'll climb 99 to go. Look lively now. Surely you just told I fear the villain intends to commandeer my tropical retreat into a dreadful name of exercise. Umbrella horizons wherever you turn, and south of here. Alright, southern continent. Where? Those, like, you can't see it from here, that's part of what makes it worth sailing for. The lighthouse. Oh yeah, this is where I put the lighthouse. Oh, so then does that mean... I wonder if this changes then depending on what landmark you put here. Well, if they mention the lighthouse... I don't know. This is if you... Maybe. Now this is a view. When you hear the words island settlement, you expect a little more than a square of dirt, but it's in a good measure. Let it never be more pleased to be proven wrong. See what color an island like this is a good place to retire. Mm-hmm. Supposing that day does arrive, would that make you the real captain of the bloody executioners? Because I'm no real captain as I am now. Tell me something I don't know. And yet he chose me to show the others what it means to be a new reprise. Easier said than done. But I reckon I shouldn't whinge about the burdens of inheritance. This son of guardian nobility. Second son, meaning my choice of life divided evenly between garnering the approval of my elder brother, who may subsist his generosity, or setting out in the world to achieve something worth bragging about at dinner parties. Actually, I have no intention of parking myself upon dear Archibald's hearth until the throes of time take me. No. However, the little marriage of acquaintance and opportunity shall continue expanding my range of resources in the meantime. Mr. Carr seemed pretty well acquainted. And there's obviously, yeah, joining hands with a pirate. I'm studying for it. One tasked with reforming our privacy itself. Yes, I dare say I'm beginning to see it. You're all the what's this? You fearlessly would acquire via extensive social network. You revolutionize, or what have you? I said words there. A bloody bleak future, if you ask me. I really learned nothing at all, and that part's non-negotiable. I know that no sense of gabbing on about tomorrow when we're in paradise today. If you're on tour, we join Sorara. Good authority on that. There's so much textual information your brain can hold before it starts to melt. Shall we continue exploration or rather bask in the tropical ambience? Well, I choose one. We can do both. What? What? What is happening? What? Why? Why is it? Why is it like doing like this? Why? Why is this like? I know, but why does it have this effect on it? Hmm. Oh, the caves. Yes, brigands. I can't remember the last one. I felt so refreshed. The others just gathered things. They should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. All locker rooms accounted for and we're ready to set sail. You have fun? More than I have in ages, my friend. You cultivated a perfect balance between civilization and nature here. The city doesn't offer this sort of refreshing diversion, and the wilderness is woefully lacking in refreshments. Fine island indeed, I dare say. I shall brag about it most vigorously upon my return. Ahem, my lord. Oh yes, you're quite right. Oh no, I almost forgot. A gift, and thanks for your hospitality. Inasmuch, just now it's similar to my own. Our premier adventurer must have been fast traveling in fashion after all. Oh no. He's giving me his ridiculous outfit. You've done a really good job here, Delta. Keep up the good work. I understand the appeal of having nothing but lapping waves for company, but I'll give you a call if you're ever feeling lonely, eh? The Blacks are always happy for to make merry, and we bring your own ale to boot. Now that's a party I expect an invitation to. Till next time, Delta. Alright, yep. Into the glamour chest, that's gonna go. I'll just use this to go faster. Local time. I just reward from a determined digger who has asked for assistance in the mountain hall. Seeing as I'm not likely to travel across wilderness to oblige, I thought you might, because that's what you would do. Yeah, I forgot I turned it off. The mount music off for a bit because I always turn it off because I was trying to do fates with Pictomancer to get some XP on it to get it to level 90. But I kept dying by myself. And I turned off the music so I could fly around and still listen to the music of the area. Till I want to prove I was just born to investigate the cave. Possible exits or rocks when I should spy about a spriggan scuttling around with crystals the size of me. I thought I knew every nook and cranny of this island, but such discovery is proof of hidden possibility. There must be another cavern somewhere, a passage that leads far, far away from here, and a vast deposit of crystals. That's right, further riches might be yours. Totally not getting sidetracked. Green Arkansas, all the hollow sound processing criminals and turning will only wish to hear of this. Oh, well, I mean, yes, definitely worth further inspection. The rockets are quite thick. We'll need better tools if you have any help bursting through, or a crystal lie beyond. Come find me once you finish making tools. I'll be waiting here for more if you need. Let's see. Okay, good. I can make it right now. Well, this is the last of the island expansions. There's still 2 tools left. I wonder what they are gonna be, because I have no clue what they could be. These tools perfect for top of the rock before you can shout for liberty. Tear it down. Oh, I will stand back and witness the moment of destiny. The construction mounts are so silly. Good. There were crystals, a whole trove of wealth for you. No, previous plans won't miss. I must rethink the worth of my own fruitless ambitions. Please excuse me. Vision realized. Whoa! No gods or kings, only mammoths. Achieve rank 16 on your sanctuary. That is a funny achievement name. Yellow copper ore. Island Hawker Sam. Seems like one of the tools is gonna be for crystals. Alright. Well, the mammoth has something to say to me immediately, you're right. So I guess I'll go see what they say. Or Delta, the hunter told me to cure gleaming crystals right under our nose. Spirituals could use it on Mars, like making this cozy cabin touch cozier for your mounts. Give us some thought, won't you? When else I'll speak. Nope. No new tool recipe. I guess I gotta level up more. Alright. I guess I gotta keep working on the island. To level it up more. I guess check. Yeah, I'll worry about it next time because I'm sure I gotta gather material. Because I know there's a bunch of materials that there's like that I'm low on. I don't think I can actually upgrade it right now. So I'll have to remember work on it tomorrow or whatever. Alright. However, I do believe, if I remember correctly, yes, I did get Black Mage to 52, so I am gonna do that quest before I do the other. Alright. Where do I go for this? Alright, I go to Ul'dah. Hello, ring. Um. What? What is that quest? Oh wait, no, I think. Oh, this is the Pictomancer quest, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, wait. But no, that's just the Pictomancer quest. Delta, you come the most opportunity. The success I would have you perform. In search of the book of thought, I've drawn upon all my resources and trading spheres. Time has not appeared on block, nor has it found its way in a private collection. This host's thief has made no effort sought out. If we consider then the facts that he was able to make open and magically sealed chests, we may safely assume that the suspect mage's interest in Tome is personal. How an angel came to know of the black magic, it seems plainly seeks to unlock the Tome's secrets. To what end? It's too early to say. At the very least, we have a lead. There's scarce few who share our knowledge of black magic. You were three beastmen friends who were present when Master Croak was rendered upon his last breath. It may be the thief identity is known to one of them. Been nearing quarters of Burgundy Falls, Delta. Find out if Cogsack has seen any suspicious visitors of late. Oh boy. Camp Drybone again. Hmm. Hmm. Delta, I'm glad to see you again, my friend. What brings you here this day? Then such so should exist, but to answer your question, I've been visited by a suspicious man, and very recently the visit fails to capture the nature of our meeting. No, a royal man appeared to join me, he said. Together we shall master the dark arts, a dubious offer which I naturally declined. The no sooner had the words left my mouth than he unleashed a barrage of spells at me. Though I could scarce believe it, I would swear that the spells he wielded were black magic. A word out his how the counter spells of my he swiftly turned tail. All this happened but a short while ago. He cannot have gone far since then. If you may confront him, you would do well to exercise caution. Though he alone approached me, I felt the presence of others. Oh no. We're gonna be fighting a cult or something, aren't we? Um, for this quest, I'm gonna be fighting a cult or something, aren't I? I just said the same thing, like, two different ways. What do you want? Wait, this aura. It was a your black magic, and you will lead me to him. Now speak, or I will make you wish you I had. But aren't you a black mage? You know, I how it is. Perhaps you're not the one with them after all. If there's been Western, I'm not the one who's like, oh, nor does it appear that you're in league with him. Is it your wish? Disinclined to believe me. Literally, my words is easily verified. Let's go to Bargain Falls since you returned here. I wish to have words with him at any rate. He is for dead. It's quest name. Just accidentally scrolled over it. That is just that is the quest name. That is a quest name. Mm-hmm. You mean for sure we met for the first time, and the fact alone should suffice to settle her. But for the sake of formality, pray answer me. Am I the man who attacked you? There's mis- No, you are not. You bear this scant resemblance to the villain. Mm-hmm. No, that matters not. As loving issues, I am a hero, Zanoth of Conjurer's Guild in Gridania. Mm. I don't know, I feel like I would have seen you since I've done that quest line. This leader tells us that me to find a man who wields black magic, the foreign art of destruction. This trail has led me to this area, but where our chance to witness him attacking your outer friend. Lost the villain, beat a hasty retreat, and I lost sight of him in the confusion. You approached me shortly thereafter. You may not be connected to me, but I see your practitioners are on us. There are telltale, so don't even think it's right. You must also answer to justice. Mm-hmm. The book on all, much and preserve. I was not aware that such a terrible tome existed. Lola, she may well summon you, so I prepare a visit. I will expect you to be there as well. To get you to continue search for the mystery Black Mage. Though I doubt his skills are much for yours, he has proven himself unpredictable and dangerous both. Be sure to keep your wits about you. I shall go to Dalza and Dalmar and apprise them of the situation for now. You would do well to turn to Lalai. This is really funny. He's like, I find this really funny because you can be doing this quest at the same time you're doing the White Mage quest. So that's just really funny. Oh, so the Red Mage. Imagine if requirements for Red Mage was having both Black Mage and Red Mage. I'm not Black Mage and White Mage. It's like the reverse of Arcanist being able to split into Summoner and Scholar. Thaumaturg and Conjurer combine to become Red Mage. Mm-hmm. Makes all Yoshi. The man will never starts meddling for one art. He had the nerve to call me a fool thrice. I was a fool, but worse fools are your master Kokor. Because of him, these meat screens are running rampant. Yeah, let me start again. I know the book a lot, and I know the people who took it. They call themselves the Defiant, and their sole objective is to master the art of destruction. The man I'm tasked with fighting is their leader. Waldave is his name, and he used to be a conjurer of Stillglade fame. The man harbored a deep hunger for power over those he had sworn to protect. In order to satisfy his craving, he began dabbling in the dark arts. For long, however, his doings were made to the guilds, who summarily banished him, but as he left, he declared that one day he will show the world the true power of Black Mage. For years, we had not of. Some of us dared hope that his words were but wind, but he has returned and could only mean one thing: he's ready to make good on his promise. As for you certain, that is Walvu who has taken the tome? Okay, so it's no coincidence that the tome was missing the same juncture that the man reappeared. Even now, he continues instructing his minions of black magic, and every day passes, sees the cult. Mm-hmm. Ah, that's interesting. We're moving on some mischief now. I assume that we were dealing with a loner, but if it's a target cult, as I say, I will need to reconsider my plans. Delta, while you went about your investigation, I see you to decipher a new spell block knowledge. It should prove useful in the battle this time. I shall teach it to you forthwith. What you mean, destruction of wards? This can only end tragedy, I tell you. Just see me here, wave. One of them is Colt. Maybe a master but Delta is nothing like them. Master Corum himself entrusts her with his legacy. She will not misuse power and cause carnage. On that, you have my word. Cannot be one were the century not so dire would bring you justice without a moment's hesitation. Fortunately for you, greater threat looms over us, and we must cooperate in the disasters to be averted. Because it's proven useful, and they may do so again. We'll learn often. I will thank you to send me word. But know that I will not tolerate interference in my investigation. God will work some ignorance to to think that we must cooperate with him. He know the warnings of struck of law. We shall prepare for the gathering of storm in our own way. No worry. Ah, yes, the new spell, ley lines, it's called, and we'll be pulling it out in our arsenal. While we go about mastering, and we'll make further inquiries on the situation at hand. If there are any developments, you'll be the first to know. You gain ancient knowledge from the Book of Nald. Move this up here. Let's see. Nope. I do. What? That's new. Wait, hold on. Do they all do 54? Actually, now I have to actually check because I could have sworn. Oh no, they are 54. For some reason I thought it was 55. Well, I guess I can, I guess I can go to Hildebrand now. I believe it's Rodzadhan. But I am gonna go to the bathroom before I start. I just wanna get to the NPC that gives the quest. And then go to the bathroom. Alright. I am assuming the quest that has the word gentleman in it is the one that is Hildebrand. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. I have returned. I know you, even a Kugani, you're that stone cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. Well, after that, look, sure you ever got me. You and me, I don't not like the one out with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. That creepy little bastard sounds like she fought with Usher to Kugani after stalking her for over 5 years. I'm sorry, this one's also funny, but no, I'm calling him a creepy little bastard. Hey, that's nothing creepy about my life. Pure and pristine waters, a foremost stream. Fair point about the cheese stink, though. But enough about me. This is out in Snowshoe. Ever since you got sucked into that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign. I was this close to giving up, but then huzzah! I found her here in Rodson. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the Silent Invisible Guardian, but she seems distressed by plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but he's laid off, showing no signs of waking anytime soon. By now, she has been touched all sorts of medicines, hope is arousing, but no avail. I mean, I could care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her in this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what's the key? Will you live right to your natural plate? You might over the high crucibles, no doubt, slaving over all. Pick. That's it. I'll get back to cheering on after the shouts. You too, Gus. Now go, quickly share my blood. Yeah, I tried to give him a really creepy voice. Alright. I shouldn't know things must end. Oh, Delta feels like it's sure, though it's definitely less than a year, I'm sure. So I guess this quest is one of the ways that they know that there's less than a year in time. That less than a year passed since Stormblood. What reason was that? Enjoying a small adventure, perhaps? Then you heard it's true, Inspector Holden was going on hibernation again. Ah, wait, you're giving that like one thing. What about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back there, we remember how Greg got doused with Duprism and was forced to risk us far away. I also read the river up, which the inspector got sucked in up, and how I followed in after him. Up that we ended up in a bizarre place. Couldn't tell from down, left, right, and so we wandered, lost, confused. Fortunately, Greg convinced us that we were in this interspectorial rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score he had to settle. Not sure what I was about, but hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now. But the rub is Inspector Hildebrand hasn't opened his eyes. He needs you to sleep, but it's an awfully long time, and it's got a case itself. We're trying hands at a apothecary cuff. Seeing I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. I think we can cross me and Mr. Chupacabra from the Shakasoko concern, that is. You are Mrs. Chupacabra. Wait, I said that as a joke, like, no, it is Chupacabra. It doesn't matter once you get to know him. Remember, Master Shua. Got sucked in the river along with us, former evil master. I'm not so bad once you get to know him. I forget who you are. Chupacabra. I forget who you are. I forget what you did. Please, I am you once more. Under less comrades and circumstances, if I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Sahajata concern. I completely forget who you are. Yours just well, and some bloodthirsty glares is not more, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world at their whim? Ha 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 ha. Ahem. I forget my poor joke and allow me to assure you that as a warning for the initial rifts, for the sisters only know how long I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand the words will not suffice to follow me. My sins thus suspension to operate a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. For my men regions, not just rest assured that I will spare no effort to help and see Inspector Hildebrand awaken and return to full health. I forget what this guy did. I do not really remember it. If that, if you'll excuse me, I have other business. Yep, you're still evil. I get, yep, you're evil. Isn't he the nicest auxiliary? Oh, that's right. I just finished my latest medicine. Got high hopes for this new recipe. Oh, I gotta mention Middleman himself. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, his Victor is resting up in the room and call out. Wake or sleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. Oh no, I just realized. I just realized she left her bombs all about. Mm. Criminalized, dirt cheap girl taking care of you. Head right, well. I'm distracting you, alright? No need to concentrate while I was the inspector. Sleeping inspector only might move the camera as well. Oh no, am I gonna get jump scared by Hildebrand? Is it gonna do... You're a little closer to get sensitive man of cultured gentleman. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in deep slumber. Group of muscles took impressive strength while smooth skin suggests that his only rare excuse is the man resort to violence. Joel, his limbs are difficult to touch, his blood runs cold in his veins. Good luck, all footwear design. How memorable these shoes will almost certainly fetch a small fortune on the markets. Hmm. Distribution disturbingly reminiscent of the Science who were summoned to the first for the first time. Oh no! I'll finish already. Any theories what could be wrong with the Inspector? Oh, he's a sewing task, which is less than ideal. I see. I mean, I don't. What is it you're saying? Is sometimes like this. I know much. How do we wake him up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where's Hildebrand? Where did it go? And what is it doing there? I think he's gone to another world, wholly unlike ours, but slightly like ours. A world of contrasts. Probably went to the first to become the gentleman of darkness, as you do. Dang it. Both of these options are amazing. Both of these options are great. Sorry, this one I have to do. Probably went to the first, become the gentleman of darkness, as you do. I see, right, so you could go there? In that case, I'll leave soul searching to you. It sure goes without saying, once you arrive in this other world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue and chat with the people there. That's standard agent inquiry protocol. And since this inspector's supposed to talk about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep or have forgotten a thing or two. But don't worry, I prepared traditional medicine just in case. Don't hesitate to use that. And with that, do take care out there. Look out for another point, but we're senselessly. That's not why you're here. You're gonna go missing? Sorry here, but player show pass through the ports. Could you describe the fellow to me? Hmm? He's wearing a tattered suit, most likely. Yes, that's his room. Yeah, I didn't see him myself. I do believe one of Bronzehammer's spied such a man when you were battling a horde of spectral warriors. Wait, wait, so him appearing in the dungeon is actually him? In that last dungeon that you do. One of the last dungeons you do to get back to the Crystarium. where you said he could show up. Doc, come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Oh, so quick, this jail ain't gonna eat itself. But you're one of the extra friends, the warrior darks. Follow your side of the glowing bastards came to ruin our day. We had to show them how. One of our son was so important they had to interrupt my regular scheduled drinking. Anyway, I tried to see someone like that back out there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. At first I thought he was going to attack me, the rest of the spirits wasn't, but he just stood there striking a pose trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Still, he was going, I wasn't going to take you. Said, hey, if stop goes, I said, I'm packing. Did he die? Yeah, oh no, actually, also, I kept my bug waiting long enough. Good luck. Me, the warrior of darkness. I thought it was your voice, but I was convinced that you were playing Chikami. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to drop by. I heard you were such a renegade poser. Just searching for him for some time now. Everyone says like, hold on. My task was getting to the bottom of it. We have a little way of useful information though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. He's not caused any harms. If you discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in general direction, that's a weird word. His behavior might escalate. Even Tusk was ever handling the miscreant as well? Not quite. Rolls does come to track down a missing friend. Miscreant, I might save a friend. I wouldn't call him a friend per se, but I too happen to be looking for a man prone to posing. You miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. Regret. I mean, if one the same, why not work together? Between the three, you're bound to have better luck. We honor and great help. We're just about to leave together till somebody else happens. Come join us, Solon, when you're finished. We'll solve the mystery in no time. So I guess I'm assuming that they basically just condensed what was gonna be the Shadowbringers Hildebrand quest line. They condensed it down to, I guess, a shorter version for the first part of the quest line. I'm guessing is what they did, since Shadowbringers didn't have it. This really feels like it was meant to be in Shadowbringers. Hmm. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Do- rah, 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 I saw him the other day on the way home from Clement. I went too many liberations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew the sun was still low and the sky turning dark. As I began to wonder if I'd ever go home, then I felt a gentle tug on my arm. When he saw look at me and led me out of the forest and sent me back to the road. I thanked him profusely. He said nothing in reply and just struck a pose and walked off. You seem very crossing the forest, the lost shepherd on my way to deliver fish still imperative. I knew where the top man left in front of me. I thought he was bad at first, but abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, with his fist to his head. I don't know. It was baffling, but ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I suppose by the first was from that felt beast lurked in forest and I should be wary. Contrary to the appearance, I'd say he's actually quite gentlemanly. Alright. So, this Grog gonna make appearance, so we can... Any question locals have you? Were you able to learn anything? Really? Well, not only as opposed to he's even helped people? Though he's an obvious vicious one. Something of a contradiction you might say, but there's no reason to doubt what we heard. It wouldn't seem to counter him in the force of the lost shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next, shall we? Alright. Nice. That is gonna happen. Moira, how we expect to spin our thirsty words or well, woods. Mm-hmm. You have a line? We had other word our shows so you have a line. Best of your ability. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? Oh no! Look, what a familiar and gentle gyrations are these! Oh no! What? Why does he have angel wings? Why was it Hildebrand jump scare? Like more than the forgiven gentleman! What the hell? What just happened? Why is it playing the battle music? Why? I thought it was a senior. No, that's not a senior. It's Hildebrand. Hildebrand, who is this Hildebrand? Oh, I forgive a chance to devour of sins, light of warning extraordinaire. Oh no, he's gone insane again. You might occasionally play a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're a gentleman inspector. The herbs and inspector, senior. Continue with this, gentlemen. Okay, your friend has been through a lot, but so how do you get in his head? He's a sin eater. Is there a way to bring back his memories? Wait, what did I? Like, so we're still trying to save him, right? No, it's medicine. This is even funnier after I did the island thing. We've killed him. He survived worse. He's. Don't worry, he's practically immortal. You awake now? I say, Delta, I rely on myself to Nash's ungentle methods, but you too, a foolish friend. Whenever I do not recall the world being quite so purple. Previously, I was with Nashi and Greg wandering a bizarre shadowy realm known as the Interspectorial Rift. Oh no. Wait, they're seeing it too because they. Hmm. 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 Where am I? Who am I? Hmm. Hello. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Hmm. That's it, like, that's what I do. You want to do, man, you. Hmm? Good old fashioned door decade. What the? What? Why? What? What? Piss off, ghost. What? 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 Why did that? How? What? I'm so confused. What? Oh no. I realized Senator. Hmm. Senator? Damn, so much of this. No wonder he became convinced he was a Senator. So too, it was possible as ridiculous memory was ever glimpsed. I forgot. A ton of people became able to have the echo on the first. I almost completely forgot that. Anyway, first of all, where are we and why are you so purple? First, the first what? You told me somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Think I transcended boundaries, time and space, but not a dwarf fans. Hildebrand, energy core, Spectre story will return to you forthwith. Oh no, does this mean Grahatia is gonna appear in the Hildebrand quest line? Is it gonna have to have him make one of those soul devices? Well, I enjoyed the time I was spending for Flintsteaks. I can remember we should get back to our own world. So, would you happen to know how we maybe go about doing that? Mm-hmm. Restore my soul with a spirit vessel. Say more. Your curiosity and surgeon is more than enough for you to grasp concept entirely. It's not like brewing the perfect cup of coffee, which means that's going to require skill service soul sommelier. We require service of backlog. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see that even in this world, rope shoulder was the cream. Let's pay this big lug a visit. I'm not sure what you're planning to do with souls, but in fact, probably black luck says I can help. Aye, they made us again and again. I reckon they do the same for your friend here. Come to us, the cabinet of curiosity. Mm. Where? I would Oh, oops. I started going the wrong way. Ah, and I went the wrong way. Yay! Like the completely wrong way. You're ready, I'll call for backlog. Mm-hmm. 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 I need somewhere. You can find the record my Delta. I don't want to know where put me out. So what point? I think you're fine. This is me so confused. What is this? It was such a Delta. I went to make him dig a hole so I could throw him. Other Suey's Redders and one in Nino less. Other Reds that he sent back to the source. I forgot how come to go listen to last time yet. Who wants to ask your favorite with the air shopping new hot? This is known for Lars at least. He is present only in Soul as they were. We'll need another spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one when you are ready. Trusted you by the crystal card, you say him. If only you knew how you were using it. Fortunately, I have a proxy on hand. We've been using it to treat patients and risk of transforming in the years, but I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There's not one concern. But to make it clear, the process can be a great strain upon one's souls. If he is lacking resilience, there's a chance he will. No, sir, that is very sensible, messenger. After what he's lived through, it would be implausibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. I know the good sir who is certainly our vaccinated worker. Hildebrand and Hildebrand Maximilian Westerville. He's like, the singers are the gods of those who could not kill him if they tried. And we have. Oh, I can't be bothered to remember that name. Doesn't I simply put their souls like I shall hop right in. Rest, you can wait here. I promise it won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. You'll be pleased to know the process is smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I saw him for more of a challenge. All you need to take a spirit vessel back to source and bring it in contact with his corporeal body. He should awake immediately with his soul and memories intact. There's nothing else, well, I should get back to our duties. Pleasure, if all to breathe. I won't pretend I understood every fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. And again, rest assured that Tyler and I will be your damneds to look after our people here in your absence. Apologies again for Hildebrand. A brightly glowing spirit vessel that currently houses the resolute spirit of Inspector Hildebrand. Back to Mama soon. We have an emergency on our hands. Secret Souls is right here. That's great, but we have another problem. Inspector's body has gone missing. We went to the market shopping, and when we came back, he was nowhere to be seen. I double checked. Every door was locked before we left. There's nothing suggests someone forced their way in. Gotta call us. Case of robbery inspector. We must begin our investigation once. Come on, let's start looking for witnesses. Oh no. You want to see Colonel Huss? Yes. Susan actually stuck to him. We can know so he comes and goes. Sorry, I could be more help. I didn't see anyone carry a post out, but I didn't see a man carrying a particularly large sack, so that'd be strange to lift it. I think much of it was time, and now the was a bit suspicious. Here you are. Mayor says the vital show was the investigation. Because I'm Dylan, editor chief of the Tharbian Truth, a public control exploring unexplained otherworldly phenomenon on our isle. The companion share you news of your resident spirits, and I've been known precisely who is beyond this, but if you're not, like the kid is not of the star. What the hell? They come from the heavens far beyond the great expanse. They send our curious saucer-shaped airships to study our world, our society, our buildings, our very bodies. You sure another rules. It could be. It could be. What is? Your picture has been abducted by aliens. Oh, but it'll be fine. We're sure enough. After all, they just want to understand us better. Poor deluded child. They do everyone. Why else? They might one day take over our world. What's worse, they plan to do so they collaborate for the shows are leaked with our would-be overworld, providing the aliens with information over vulnerabilities in exchange for positions of power within their regime. He's talking about the Whopper rights. He's talking about the Whopper rights. He's talking about the Whopper rights. The final days was also the work of the alien invaders in attempt to sow chaos. The world would be easier concert. Blessed he was thwarted fully by dumb luck, as those suited to the thorn were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat. I don't set back when scourge aliens were going back, if not with another steam events of only stairs. They'd be carrying out abductions here in Rods on Han. We must be red lace prone the sterile, the bed, and the base on the surface of the moon. where they poke and probe him with inscrutable instruments as the floppy ears wiggle a fiendish light. Ah, but I have said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake. Oh, so also we have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once. I think he was a few materials short of a full melt. At least you got the floppy ear part right. Mm-hmm. You don't think the inspector is somewhere getting probed, but not then who's probing him? I'm curious, suspicious large check that sounds promising. Maybe someone else can tell us more. So let's ask around. We're on this really interesting people. They even got such agile as long snouts. Longer than anyone I've ever met in the universe, yeah. Yeah, sorry, because you can almost ignore him. He passed so very hard in space as he was. He said also path and went to the found where he was merchant, I believe. Such a sack. It was my mother's word with puzzle might contain. That had to be our man. We need $100 merchant. When I was concerned, more warnings of the leader of the Ori tribe, which sailed to the Thavner from the mainland, but joining the might of his people with Arkasoda puzzle tipped scales. So, judge us against their seen more of the Matanga tribes. Mm-hmm. 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 It's incredible, isn't it? It was by the great statue of Lord Gorwin, the gold sister one of the specters back on his view. We'll have to show him. Yeah, I saw him. He's the only one to go. Show him, the bird to go user for strangers. Malik can afford to send I can buy a whole store of chocobos. Say where he's planning to go next. He's already somehow getting the salt winds welcome in a hurry. Probably so desperate for a chocobo. It's a long ways to go, but never mind, sack. Here's the salt winds welcome right away. Here, which means Mr. Man and Mr. Sec must be near. Keep your eyes peeled. That man's definitely up to no good. Hmm. No question. What should we say? I say what happens. He's supposed to see what his evil schemes behind him. He would lie, would he? You guys fear no referral. Your payment is promised. I will be most pleased. The hell? Oh, he's gonna be inspected to a giant sea monster. It's not a pleasure always, Dr. Luke. I have a favorite specimen will meet satisfaction. Instead of strongest, most resilient in the world, the Mandarin man. Another. Here's weathered countless explosions and multiple martial abuse. Including devastating places I myself did witness. It means that he survived the journey to Dalaman itself and survived the lesser moon's fall, which nary a scratch. Most first he's falling to him, which I'm sure he'll never awake. You're free to do with his body as please. Even the mightiest warriors can't fight while asleep. Yours may have gone better than me, youthful boy in the Tower of Babel. But my next challenge invincible with this body mine to command of the exact bloody, glorious revenge. Forgive my bullets, Dark Blue, but I expect to rest payment of debts that must be repaid. Right now, with Telephrey gone for good, the vast fortune of House Broll was target at my soul. I shall show you as well, my loyal minion. The gladly accepts his wills. The Doctor resolve never to renounce my wicked ways, for surely I will suffer no comeuppance. About that! Oh, no, not you! Not Alva! I must away! I'm losing my payment! Wait up, Inspector! um... I know. Could it be? The world's no longer purple! Stop moving in! You're supposed to be the comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge! Hmm? Mommy! Oh no! And now we have to go fetch him from the moon. Not again! Hmm. What the hell? Boom! So there are a dramatic series of events to awaken to, but more importantly, after a brief detour, I found myself in my own world once more. Sincere apologies for causing such trouble, my loyal assistants, but rejoice, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return! What an inspector! I knew it! An alien abduction! And to think I would have the chance to witness one with my own eyes! This month's issues of Thawry and Truth shall be the best one yet! And just when we thought we finally had the inspector back, off he went, and then came back and floated off again. I know it's the first time just seeing this guys without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there's always cargo flying inspector. Let's return to Rod's at Han. After I turn this quest, I'm gonna go get more water because I finished it all. And also go to the bathroom. Inspector, where have you left me again? Where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it together now. This case to be solved. Just wait, Inspector. Your lowest is now she will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again. Don't worry, Delta us, because I have a new lead. I was the first to know. Till next time. Wait, was this seriously where it ended for... Is this seriously where it ended for like the first set of Hildebrand quests? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Meanwhile, in Merrill Amatorium. Scat! Why did that look so serious? Wait, that's the minion that that one person had. Wait, do I get both the mount and the minion for this? This too wide, an explosive punch. They'll find crime, crack the case in a flash. Sergeant Deborah and Prototype to Whistler are agent in court, Hildebrand Vanderbilt. See you, Inspector. The creepy little bastard got caught by the UFO. Alright, I'll be right back.
I am back. I know. The aliens are invading. Run for your life.
Hmm. Let's have a new lead. As promised, you're the first to know. We're getting to us, though. I should give you back your soul container. I give it a good scrub, of course, but the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual orders. There, now you can listen to my findings without having distracted thoughts. Like, when is Nasha going to give me back my soul container? Yeah, I actually did think about that for a while. Like, do I get it back or not? Because, like, if I would have supposed to say, God. You think I got it back? Mm. Now, as for a lead, I mentioned it's only through periodical article and alien abduction. The way with scrubs was exactly what happened to the inspector is even more. Had a little dark man swinging in mirror. Anyway, the author seemed convinced the victim had been taken to the moon. Why this crackpot thing sounds awfully familiar. That's because it is. You remember Dorian, the editor in Briefs? He was the one who wrote it. And he plans to research the next edition on the moon itself. Apparently there's a portal, something Garlemald, that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventure like... You must have been to the moon already. No, like the back of your hand, I bet. I thought so. It'd be nice to have an expert to guide up there. Help me search for clues. What say you? To the moon, Nashu! Right, I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather will be like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald was being chilly the last time I was there. The moon has moon weather. Alright, Camp Broken Glass. Oh, much colder than I remember. Hope the lunar gate is close. Tower Bobble, you mean the big spiky spire? Well, we definitely should get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. Oh, how funny. I get the Magitech mount. I forgot. What did I have to do? I remember the gold was an achievement. I forget what it was, though. I forget what the achievement was that you get the gold thing was. Was it getting a ton of MGP, was it? No, or was it a ton of gil or something? Oh. Yeah, that's what it was. So this thing's suddenly move just like that Courage Nashu. The people don't know how to reach the root, so I can expose the truth. As I explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. None of them are you, the aliens have enjoyed every layer of our society. What in the blazes are you talking about? I'm a Damascan born and raised. Oh look, it's Dorian, the editor in Proofs! Dillian editor, thank you very much. And you were friends with Upsig, I believe. Delta greetings, are you acquainted with the man by chance? No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. Oh, so he doesn't seem to keep the kind of company a hero like you would keep. But Delta, are you forgetting the whole guards that you had enjoying the rest in hand? As in Delta Leonard, Slayer of Gods, Savior of Ishgard, Liberator of the Provinces, Steel Rocket. How did I fail to be such an unbelievably famous individual? You do to lead us to the facts. You gotta let your common subject go itself. He needs you, and the world needs me. Next article. Fine, I guess I'll drag you along. You believe he was taking the moon? Those sounds like an emergency. You told me your acquaintance here seems it's a house. So I'll grant him a special decision to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nether Gate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together, and though I trust fate about as much as I trust the obviously compromised gate guard, I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Do you like how I'm voicing him? It's his character, doesn't it? Oh, this is the moon. It's just the way it's shining up close, but not made of cheese, and no sign of Inspector Hildebrand either. So, we've already arrived! The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared! Oh man, they have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We sneak in below the lid and other region plans! Looks like Dorian has to lead. Come on, we should follow him. Of course. Oh no! Aliens! Oh, the single aliens! I never expected to be so tall or small and bunny-like! Welcome! Welcome! If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. The voice is speaking inside my head! I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Or are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? Well, this one speaks our tongues fluently. Learn it from your Charlene collaborators, I wager. Though the fool, what with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears, I'll print the truth before you arrive to be gone, my fellow men! You're one of Oriante's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure what put thoughts and ideas in your fancy head, but would you mind setting straight for me? He's a lost cause. The operates are allies of all mankind, misguided attempts to make us all live off garrison notwithstanding. They got you! way! I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that I remember those fan signs of science on the formerly secret society. Has the truth become more secret that it may pull or leader strings from the shadows? Hold it right there, mister. I won't let you stand here and slave slander Delta or the Lonely Bunny any longer. You better not libel them either. Actually, I'm in search of Inspector Hildebrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought up here by some shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to see either of them around, would you? I'm afraid I've seen neither. Long was my duty to keep watch, but as the need for constant vigilance has subsided, I've grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. And yes, anyway, perhaps the Lowbrights may have observed this man or his abductor. I feel I would remember if I had. The others might have seen something, though. I'll take you over to the Beastway Burrows, and you can ask them about it yourself. This is like wonderful day. Please lead the way. As I was getting Eiffel facilities we built for the benefit of mankind, should we hopefully serve suspicious friend over there? I just imagine the guy is just constantly shouting. Oh. So many bunnies! If they can build a floor based on this skill, then what hope does man could have against them? Oh, for the love of carrots, this is not a military option. Do you see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and all nefarious things to do. Bye now! Right then, let's get to our investigation. They even have an aetherite here. An aetherite? A convenient tool for meeting with the Charlene co-conspirators, no doubt. Oh, they'll tell you the aetherites were elegant inventions, but it's really just one of the many alien technology secrets revealed in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link Pearls 2, be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charleans are always listening. Oh no. What is gonna happen when they actually meet, when the Hildebrand and him actually meet? Oh, I have to stretch my legs on North Stars. Why can't they know anything out of the North? Sorry. Don't worry, we'll try to look elsewhere, thank you. Hey, face lighters, a lot of them! They're probably hiding in entrance fleets of alien attack craft! I keep forgetting to plug in my phone when I get up. Fortunately, of course, this is no moon! You know, sorry, what we said was never natural, a celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients! They were in contact with aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitions construction has eluded us until now. It's obvious the moon is a colossal star-faring vessel! Oh wow, he actually got something right! Oh, that's a big fan, it must get hot in here. Ever since we built the Exotron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Where's the very gentlemanly and dapper? If you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though the fashion sense can be a bit athletic. Our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably, not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in the crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as being during unspeakable experiments. We're all pieced together so far. The giant alien is the master, and all these smaller bunnies are artificial life forms created to serve as minions and armies. They're all disappear as part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap, they'll take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. Story has some interesting stories, but being no left, I can all cuddly bones doesn't sound like a bad way to go. No, just one rocket close over, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in South Maryland. I presumed it was some kind of alien relic or a new species of floating jellyfish, and I didn't think much of it. Where else is posted? Thank you for your time. What's this then? Pod of glowing new xenobots? They must be able to produce them in millions and overwhelms and sheer fuzzy numbers. Oh, could I be so blind? Those aren't ideas. They're psychic wave generators that lure people in close with their precious little face and then bam, brainwashed. I don't know. Let's go. And roll over his special issues and audition will be on for, What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his. Nashu! Nashu killed him! Nashu killed him! He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. I heard that one. Killed him. I was not expecting that. That line is perfect. He thinks he's friends, the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's get out of here and find that flying object. Do you know which way its direction is south? Wait, I'm coming with you! Don't leave me alone with the brainwashed and Xeno bunnies! The many stars, like a million twinkling teeth and a great twinkling smile. Ah, we have to find him, Delta. How could you leave me behind? Should have even known the first rule of alien hunting is never split the party. I wish there was moon gravity on the moon. That would have been cool. Because it's not like jumping actually does anything. I guess this person might also. I guess this person's also doing Hildebrand quest. Search for a flying object. You can move the camera as well as zoom. And you chart like I suspect. Inspect. Alien search high and low for any signs of alien vessels. Like a true professional. Now she was roaming around with Argos, already forgetting why she was out here. It's the creepy little bastard. Ah, there it is. There goes Colin, we can't let it get away. Delta, we found the inspector. Case closed. Whereas Oleo's code to cause physically implausible fate. I'm actually Tracer. Do you see all fields planted Hildebrands? I was here, whatever here happens to be. I would have read this special chance on you are, good sir. Secret sent you, my good man. Oh no. So, Gentlemen's Club, why be so bold to join you? Oh no. Oh no. There's more of them! There's more of them! Oh no. My name is Gold 70. Where did they all come from? I love how the two options are the two extremes. I love how the options are the two extremes. the bad the batshit insane conspiracy theory and the really dumb so-called scientific explanation. That's hilarious. But no, I'm not gonna feed it to his delusions. They must be phantom Hildebrands created by a refraction of starlight through the swamp gas. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know how to find the real Inspector. This is not you. Use your powers, reduction, not destruction. They're also living in synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. Aww. However, I'm the one and only Hildebrand, Agent Core Inspector Extraordinaire. No, that would be me, good sir. I think I'm the original Hildebrand. I am worse than I am, Hildebrand. As am I. Could it be that we are all Hildebrand? I was more as a pro silver, woman. Only a mob of miserable men can. I think it's time to summon Hildebrand's mom. What in a matter of walking nightmare is this? What is that face? Knowledge was good, our friends. I assure you that this time stands the presence of the inimitable Hildebrand Hill, your Maximal Manderville. And this new blue chap is my new associate, Master Poo-Poo. Pew Pew. No, I'm calling it Pew Pew, not what I said the first time. Another alien species! Of course, your building clone made our star. We stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe you had the pleasure. Sinful, I promise you that the amicable Master Pew Pew has no desire to wage any clone wars. And what is this all about? You're telling me you weren't abducted? Simple misunderstanding. Oh no. Oh, what a charming little rascal you are. I'll shoot a man. Don't go formally, perchance? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. I see. Please make your acquaintance, Master Pew, pew. Mm-hmm. I require a current werewolf to recently reunite with Nashi and Delta. If you go leave, sure could convey my back to my former location. At full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Yeah, no, this is not what I had in mind. More little battalion of identical gentlemen. Well, could never see it contain so much material maximum could you produce reverse the process. What the hell? A giant bomb. Boom. Oh no. Oh, it's not like that. Oh. Thus concluded Master Pro, no across the common tongue. True intentions were surely peaceful, randomly, woefully unclear. As my friends you guys managed to direct them back here, how clean up the interval multiplicity incident. Pew pew, I hail from Star Pew Pew, a great distance from here. I came in search for a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. Oh wait, aid a comrade in distress, you say? Oh, determination, touching story has sunk hooks into my heart. For now, blue friend, for I hail the raging court, Inspector Restorator has attached myself to a case stubborn particle. The car can't see on. Mm-hmm. You know, just go all creatures, even Smith 7 L's, we go evidence missing comrade. So desperately seek. Mm-hmm. Pew pew. I don't know. How's your most certain Master Pu's language? It must be because of the echo. However that goes, that persistent repetition sounds similar to Mandible or Parley. You're saying expression proposal that's so fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. My name is Recited. I'm glad I was one of the company of faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. So we get as a case of silent correspondent. Not to raid on your frame of it, but it was somewhere on your star. Stop sending messages not long ago. 7 years of investigations. Ever since Aristotle said they were not that easy to find. You don't know the Inspector Hildebrand. He's solved this case. He solves the countless others with unerring perception and punch. All of a sudden, naturally, when you remove conscious thoughts, investigation, instinct, and the clues will follow me forthwith. Use yourself a Detective Current, Inspector. Oops. You're channeling, aren't you? Hacked to the higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Thought you'd like to know a spot a chap you were relaxing about. You know, well, most of the gentlemen beside clothing and dazzling teeth. We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him north of Maryland, but he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, what you saw was an imposter. Also, would you mind asking if he was going any more inspectors on the moon? I only heard a single watch. One did manage to escape the vaporization beam. The Angel's paper was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. This won't do at all. We can't have a flawed inspector running around besmirching my memorable name. SEO, SFV hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. We might delay a search for your car until the deed is done. Give me the perfect clone. What was of my making? It's only I readdressed by mistake first. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Oh, that sounds exciting. If you don't mind coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. So I'm assuming the rewards for at the end of this quest line is the UFO mount and the minion. I'm predicting. What are the chances we ever get to visit one of the other reflections? Spy with my little eyes. No, dashing defective gentleman. You can't make it too far, but why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing. Let's just slow to cover more ground. Not shoot Delta and I will investigate to the west. Right, I'll take these two and head east. Wait for again. You're leaving me with aliens! Oh, relax, bright eyes. We have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all the strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, we can get to know our new friend here. Let's be on our way as well, Delta. In the van, if you please. Wait. I I already forgot what I asked. Oh yeah. But now I'm confused by what you mean by what level of cancer. I don't know, I guess like do you think we'll get like another expansion where we spend time in another world again? Behold the subtle vista, it's the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Oh yeah. Behold so Oh look down there, the other very own hot spring. I didn't know there was no so hot spring, but a natural reservoir of cerulean. With such rich resources, no wonder they can afford these palatial residences. I'm so glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was taking right back, so I'll get on your very own hot springs. I just read that. Oh, I did both of them. All right. What's with hammers larger than Thinker's cards appears to have indulged a single switch killing blow. Part of the bugs big up here, don't they? The hammers are looking about. It does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. Oh no. What is that display of stars? Doesn't cloud fact I've never seen this night sky so clearly. I imagine it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer till dawn breaks, do you think? Oh no. Oh no. Albert's on the moon. And there goes his hammer, and their killing bow speaks unparalleled strength. I look like a god hammer struck his head, spoils the effect though. Like, he cannot be here, why would he be here? Goldsmithy tools, and he looks awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated case comes beyond. People move along. So literally tracks leads northwest. So I haven't shown us figured those photos are a perfect copy of mine. Future depositor must be ahead. General Hardy's close, very close. Closer to these that we could see. Over Mr. Hugh, good scout from the air to us. I found me. Why did I flee? Seems outcast. Very unexpected light. Flock Christian to be sure. Such negative emotions will never mar the heart of a true man of man. Oh no! And he doesn't have clothes again for some reason. Here's that would see my has woken from his unnatural slumber. Hmm. Hmm. I can't see myself. My pride was the tires for a mouth drove. Hmm. I think unless that's not my son. Oh no. Yeah. And the living, he survived. No, Sir Hildebrand to the rescue. Cancel it down. I'm a Vanderbilt man. Vanderbilt dance something. Vanderbilt twin. Oh no, no. Oh no. What? What? What's happening? What is happening? Yeah, now I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. That was a lesson we prepared to welcome people to Aetherius. I almost forgot it was still there. Oh no. Uh-oh. And Keto! Keto! What? Figure this out, but just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. Oh. What? Hold on, I see you. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. For you next to Nashi, who stood religion on my side, Delta, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. My son's need blessed to have comments of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. I thought for sure the was going to be about finding one. Thank you, Master Hugh. I'll send my apologies and cite me. I fear I've broken your starship. Is there all I can do to help you repairs? You only have to ask. You feel my vessel experienced temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. We really feel joy here. And my everywhere Delta have actually come on the moon search for certain rare ore. And by Thal's good grace, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step in a longer saga. Meet me back in Rodzathan and I'll explain the role I wish you to play. The Sigmas Jonas Sewers will not find Master Buell's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely efficient spyglass. Anybody know? Then home it is. For years, I've chased this supernatural and inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time. My reels from location. Yeah, I must keep my focus beyond the veil. A chance to come only once in a lifetime. Okay, good. I think it brought me here. Hello, be back on Star when we were with brother. Did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. We're not having familiar places. Nationalized to what our metallurgist keeps the silent correspondent. He inspects to me employer was restricted object. Make case by command. It's just makes sure no man, not even one who has little blue. It's like, wait, you can't just make exception for me. His channel appears to be remarkably effective, fascinating, yet most fascinating indeed. Definitely, I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. I've spent some time with the Xenobodies. I've come clear to me they are not the slightest attention of Venus, so they are no threat to us. But he is, the devious master view on his dialectical device devised solely for world domination. As Joe offers to investigate further, learn and introduce of plans. But I will make congregate, not to mention your interpretations. Pay you or take your fee. So please, when time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. You just missed him. I apologize, Delta. Shall I proceed with business then? Investigating considers nothing less than a family legacy. The record of historically significant and astronomically magnificent Mandeville weapons. The root designs by engineers see, while the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived. Preserved and passed down through generations of Mandevilles. My sudden passion for weaponsmithing. It's true that, as a goldsmith, I have little occasion for crafting implements in war. Why this project and why now? You may ask that I shall very well tell you. The sale begins not so long ago. Nasir Vadzat Han discussed a deal with a becoming merchant. The which was acquisition proposal. Alas, talk soured, so I made purchase to part. And it was then the sky burst into flames. You know all too well the horrors that fell. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned. Yet I could not save them all, save far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me day and night, and I found myself unable to work. But then I heard news of how you and your comrades had ventured forth to banish evil at the source. You forged on in the face of deep despair and gave me the courage to do the same. I took a good hard look at the looking glass. I said, what can I God of man will do to safeguard people of the store? Then I realized that I had both the knowledge and skill to forge the greatest weapons, that might empower others to protect themselves and the fellow man. So I began going down the list of part necessary tools with a single-minded purpose. One of those was a goldly chunk of purest bandrium or a metal found exclusively in meteorites, and only rarely Shiloh scouring impact sites, seek storms, kobolds, all the veil. Dead wind and found on Highland, side by sites on the moon. Where at last I obtained a sizable sample. Not say at last, but the list of issues go on. If I collect the rest of the time, I must play the help of comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventure aid, while your son inspecting, pray drop a word. And there, here my answer written here. I checked the schedule of trivial disruptions, and we proceeded with the recreation of the memorable weapon forthwith. Yeah. I know, maybe at some point I'll come back and do the heroic stuff. It's just that there's so much that I'm working on. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the rods at Han. What the hell? Why do they always have the creepy shadow man? The alarm! Prisoner is escaping! How many steps are there? Then, this is how many tombstones would that total? I saw the ground are far out of this world. Beyond the truth lies the weird and absurd. The lowest son, he's second in our age in report, Hildebrand Manderville. Definitely not an alien clone. See you, Inspector. Alright. However, I do think I'm gonna finish it here. Because I just did finish the Hildebrand story. So I think I am gonna finish up here for tonight. Let's see. Did Starland stuff, did the Black Mage quest, and also did two things for Hildebrand. So yeah, I'll finish up here for tonight. Also, right now I'm also using the tombstones for other stuff. Oh, oops, wrong way. Look, someone has the minion out. Um, you want to here? Well, let me finish up and stuff, and then you can tell me about it like afterwards. After like I finish doing my after stream stuff, like can get him ready for bed. Because I gotta since I'm on my own tonight, so I also gotta let my dog out and stuff. Um, yeah. So thanks again. All right, let's see. Bye bye.